Scams and online fraud are on the rise, and not enough Australians are taking steps to prevent it. The Australian Institute of Criminology revealing almost half the country has experienced cybercrime in the past year. And joining us now to discuss it is AIC Research Manager Anthony Morgan. Anthony, good afternoon to you. Half the country is a lot of people. What sort of scams are people falling for now?
So the most common scam we see affecting online Australians relate to buying and selling product services online. So your online marketplace type scams. This is followed by things like investment scams, phishing scams and remote access scams, which are particularly expensive to consumers.
And why do you think we're seeing more Australians getting scammed?
So I think there's a combination of factors. So one is that this follows a decrease in the previous year, and I think one of the things we know about cyber criminals is they're extremely adaptive. We've also seen the rise of AI, artificial intelligence, being used to trick people into falling victim to scams. We've seen the large-scale scam centres performing offshore, and of course we know also that people are more vulnerable to scam victimisation when they're in periods of financial stress, which, given the cost of living pressures, I think is impacting Australians as well.
Anthony, your research also found that Aussies are scaling back key online safety behaviours. Maybe we're getting a bit apathetic. Are we getting a bit lazy?
I wouldn't say lazy. I think we are probably increasingly relying on the sort of built-in measures that come with our devices and come with the online environment increasingly. Of course, we would like to see more online Australians using simple but important safety strategies, so using secure passwords as they change regularly, installing software updates, and also checking and changing their social media privacy settings. So these are all important strategies that we'd like to see people using.
And perhaps a bit of a surprise, the data shows 25 to 49-year-olds are increasingly falling victim to scams. You'd think they'd be rather tech savvy. So why do you think that's happening?
So I think this always comes as a surprise to people. We sort of have this image of older Australians being the ones that are more likely to fall victim. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that that age group has so much of their lives online and so much of their day-to-day activity, both personally and as part of their work, is spent online, and really it's an exposure issue. So they're exposed to the threat more often than perhaps older Australians might be.
All right, I think we've all at the very least received a scam text. Anthony, thanks so much for your time this afternoon.
Thanks very much.
Anthony